guys, welcome to another one. Back in the woods for end of May bank holiday. It's a little bit soggy. Hopefully the weather won't be too bad for us. Here we are, here's our campsite. So time to get set up for another couple of wonderful days in the woods. See how it goes this time. We have got some rain forecast for this weekend, and I think we've also got a thunderstorm forecast, so we'll see how we go on with that. Go on, little fella. So we've got up part of the camp set up so far, and I've forgotten my little pouch with my lighters and stuff in. We do have the fire steel on Donna's knife, so I'm just on the hunt for some birch bark so that we can get the fire started. Found a nice piece of dead birch. That's a bit soggy and slightly rotten, so this is actually really easy to harvest the birch bark off it. I'm not sure if this is going to be dry enough to be any use right now. If you look at that, it's absolutely sodden. But I can dry that out and use a lighter point. That side's sodden, this bit isn't too bad, so we'll see how we go on with that. Might be able to get a spark on that. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so the sun's pretty much gone down now. Might just be just above the horizon there. We have plenty of firewood yet to be processed. There's some there that we've processed and chopped up. Now it's forecast for heavy rain overnight or in the morning. So we've got the log on the tarp there to hold the tarp down, so hopefully the rain won't pool in there. Because the firewood outside is going to get soaking wet in the rain, I've built another firewood rack under the tarp there. That's better. Turn the light on. So I've got some firewood underneath the tarp now, so hopefully that'll keep the worst of the rain off that. So I'll have some dry wood to start a fire with in the morning. Sorted the lights out, just mounted those on sticks. And we put the overwrap on the tent, the waterproof overwrap. The tent is waterproof, but it just makes it doubly so. So I think we're all settled for, all set for the evening now. morning, and we are starting the day with bacon sandwiches. Slightly damp in the woods this morning. It's been raining overnight. So now at the end of May, the bluebells have all died off. There's only the seed pods left of those now. And there's ferns now coming up in full force. So whereas last time we came, the woodland was carpeted in blue, it's now carpeted in green. Still absolutely beautiful. But with a completely different backdrop. Right, so it's now 9:20, and according to the weather forecast, we're due to have rain about 10 o'clock, and possibly thunderstorms later on. So I'm going to go and stock up on some firewood, hopefully get the fire built up quite nicely to withstand it, and get some dinner on, ready for later on. Keep us going for a little while. Hello, you. Alright, so we're going to try an experiment for dinner. So I came up with the idea that we have these 3 of these nesting billy cans. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to put a piece of beef in the inner can. Just get some twigs, or I don't think we're going to find any stones, so I might have to make do with twigs in the bottom of there. Put a little bit of water in it. Put the lids on both cans and stick it on the fire and see if it cooks. Donna's got some veggies in there for making a bit of stock and whatnot. But this idea with the billy cans, it's purely experimental, so we'll see. As I have said, it is going to rain, so we'll have to see how we go with the weather and see if we can keep the fire in to actually cook it properly. If we can't keep the fire going, there's a good chance because it's sealed in the billy cans, so fingers crossed, and we'll find out later on. Okay, so we've got a little bit of water in the inner tin with some veggies and stuff. So I'll put the lid on that one. I'm not sure if this lid's going to fit there. Oh yeah, there we go. Put the lid on that one. So we'll pop this over the fire there. A little bit more wood on that in a minute or two. Build that up and see how it goes later on. So that should fire up in a few minutes as the heat comes through into those logs. So that's some of the wood chopped. Put away on the new rack under the tarp.
Yeah, I like to organise my firewood, so we've got the heavy weights over this side, medium weights in the middle, sticky bits there, small sticky bits and twiddly sticky bits. Perfect. So that it's going to be really quick and easy to start the fire. Makes it easier. If it's raining, you don't have to sort of sort through all different jumbles of everything. You've got it all nice and neatly stacked.
Excellent. Now we could do with the really twiggy bits off the ground.
They're already actually slightly off the ground because I've put some of the small twiggy bits underneath. There are a few of them on the ground.
So you have. Okay, so we've got a good fire under that now. As with anything outdoors on a campfire, there's no cooking time, so it'll be done when it's done. It's currently 10:15, so we'll check it in a while, see how it's going. Kettle going, get some hot water in there, and that way when we need to top up the water in the billy can, we won't be topping it up with cold water. This has been on for nearly an hour, so let's have a check, see how the water's doing in there. Oh, plenty in that one still. Alright.
Is there any heat coming off that? I can't see any steam.
Yeah, it's getting warm in there. The meat's changing colour.
Excellent.
It's starting to cook, so that's a good sign. On the fire. The beauty of this thing is you can actually guide it into each individual part of the fire you want it. So you're not kind of blowing just over the whole lot, you can actually concentrate on little bits. There we go. Should do for a little while. Check that again in another hour or so and see how it goes. Hello, mouse. The mouse come to feed, is she? Mouse come to visit. Hello. Hello, beautiful girl. You can see she wants to say hello, but she's not quite got the courage up yet. Okay, it's now 1:45. As you can hear, the rain started. So, time to get the metal cutting tools out of the way. Put those somewhere dry. So now we've got them put away. Let's check how this is doing. Can't go for that with the gloves. There we go, got it. Get him off. Oh, that's not looking bad. That's browning up nicely, that, isn't it? It's probably a long way from cooked inside, in the middle of it, like. But
Yeah, it'll just need to sit there for a couple of hours yet. That.
yeah, it's on its way though, isn't it?
What I might do is stick some potatoes in there. Give them a bit of a mash.
Yeah.
Maybe thicken it with a bit of potato. Let's just see how it turns out, shall we?
Yeah. 1:45 now. So what time we put it in? Is it 10:15? And this is looking done. Let's cut a little bit off. Oh, there you go, look at that. That is hot. That is just melting in the mouth. That is really nice. Can maybe do with a little bit of salt on it, but that is really, really good. What do you think, Mav? Come here. What do you think? What do you reckon? Is that good? You're trying not to stare at it, aren't you?
Right, I need to wrap this up and let it rest now, so... Do I not get to try? Thank you.
She had already tried it off camera, I have to add.
So do you. It is a little bit dry, but it does taste good. Right, I'm now going to wrap that in tin foil to let it rest. And then we'll see what it's like.
So the lightning app has just given me an alert. We've now got lightning less than 25 miles away. Looks like we've also got a band of rain coming in. The beef is resting there. I'm going to build up the fire a little bit. Just build that up a little bit, keep the fire going. And now the order of the day is to get everything put away that could get rusty or damaged. And my saw's already rusty, that's been left out before, but things like that out of the way, under cover, anything that needs keeping dry. So we'll get that all under cover, ready for any weather pulling in. Okay, so nearly 4:30. An update on the storm. Looks like it's missed us. Does look like there's another bank coming in, not with the thunder and lightning, just with the rain, so we'll see how we go with that, but it looks like the impending one we've escaped, so that's good. And Mouse, you get your nose away from that piece of beef. Come on, get your nose out. Mouse, no. Good girl. So that's dinner done.
Oh, the beef is really tender.
So that gravy's cooked down now. So that's more of a stew. And that beef, that is just amazing. That worked. That definitely worked. That was good. Well, 17:21 or 5:21 PM, whichever you prefer. And I've just had a notification saying the thunderstorm is 11 miles away. Well, there's been lightning strikes 11 miles away. It has got chilly around here. And it has clouded over. It does look like a patch of rain has just missed us, but we shall see. Thinking possibly in the next little while we might start getting some thunder and lightning. How much lightning we'll see in the woods I don't know, but we have heard a couple of rumbles of thunder off in the distance.
Being in the woods isn't the best place to be in lightning thunder, is it?
Being in the woods isn't too bad. It's being under a single tree.
Oh right, okay.
You don't want to be under a lone tree in a thunderstorm.
Fair dues.
Not being in a woodland, you're not too bad.
You jinxed it before when you said about you think we've missed the rain.
I think I did jinx it when I said we'd missed the rain.
You did.
Well, it's now 18:10 or 6 p.m. and as you've probably just seen from the screenshot I put on, we're getting hit by this one. You can see it coming over across the field behind us there. The temperature suddenly drops, and it wasn't long before a little pitter-patter started on the tent. So as you can probably hear, it's getting quite a bit harder now. So I think from the weather map, this is going to be a bit of a downpour, this one. So we'll keep an eye on the tarp. I've not got the front hung down just at the moment. So what I'll probably do when a little bit of water pools in that, as it's starting to do there, I'll grab the billy can, hang it on there, just loop it through with a twig on the loop there. And hopefully once it's got a little bit of water in it, it'll then hold the front down and it'll guide any more water into the billy can. So we should be able to collect a bit of water from it. In fact, it might be time to do that around about now, because as you can see the tarp is sagging. So I'll get that done and hopefully catch a bit of that rainwater, just have a bit of spare water for washing up and things. There we go. And by the looks of that kettle, it is actually boiled. So I'm thinking I'll grab that, pour Donna's coffee and my hot chocolate, and I can sit under the tarp nice and dry and watch the rain. It's 8:20. As you can see, it's still raining. Just built up the fire a little bit, put a few more logs on there, hopefully they'll smoulder away and it won't be completely out by morning. As you can see, that billy can I put on the tarp there, that is completely full. So if you're tarp camping in the rain and you're getting a little bit short of water, that's a good way to collect it. But you know what? The woods are still absolutely beautiful in the rain. Good morning. We're on day 3 now. Pack up day today. Woke up 5-ish. All you could hear was the rain rattling on the roof. So just went back to snuggled down, went back to sleep. Looking at the weather app, there's a few bands of rain coming across, but that's not rain. That's the wind blowing the trees and the water flowing off the trees. But yeah, it's a few bands of rain coming across, but hopefully we should get a few good gaps in it later on for packing up. So right now it's coffee time. One little trick I've discovered, rather than actually bring a separate pillow, I roll up my fleece and use that as a pillow. I've rolled it up. This one has a hood, so I've rolled it up like that with the hood there. So if you get a little bit chilly during the night, you can just flip the whole thing over and sleep with your head on the pillow inside the hood. Makes things a lot cozier. And then if it is a little bit chilly in the morning, you sit up and your jacket comes with you and just goes over your shoulders. Helps keep you warm in the morning when you're getting up and it's chilly. If you're looking for a camp spot in a woodland, you would maybe think that this was an ideal spot. You know, it's nice and open, there's plenty of room, but that is a beech tree. Not only is it a beech tree, it's a very, very big beech tree, and beech trees can drop their branches without warning. So you wouldn't want to be camping here. Mav, wait! Mav, sit! Good boy! Go find Mum! Where's Mum? Go find Mum! So the sleep system this time, it's a bit warmer now, it's at the end of May. So I've got the fleece jacket, pillow that I showed you, sleeping bag, the sleeping bag liner and bivvy bag. Didn't use a blanket or anything. And thermal underwear as pyjamas. I'm thinking I'll stick with this setup as it is now for the summer. If it does rain, the front of the tent slopes out, so if it does rain and we don't catch it quick enough, then the end of the bed will get wet. So the bivvy bag will protect the sleeping bag, keep that dry. Also when Mav comes in and lies down on the bed with mud and leaf litter and stuff on his paws, that'll keep that off the sleeping bag. The bivvy bag, you just give it a shake and it all comes off it, so it's ideal for that. Plus it doesn't give it any actual insulation, so I'm thinking if it gets too warm during the summer nights, I can pretty much throw the sleeping bag off me inside there, and I'll still have that cover keeping some of the drafts off. Plus it'll help keep any insects off at night. So I think that'll do for the sleep system for the summertime. So breakfast's on. We're having sausage sandwiches for breakfast, and we've got the eggs boiling up in the billy can, so we can have those at dinner time. Because by then we'll have to have the fire out ready for cooling down and clearing away. So that should sort us for food for the day. Well, this fire grill has been an absolutely amazing bit of kit, hasn't it? Yeah.
I love it. It's so I can't think of the word, multitask.
Versatile.
Versatile, that's the one. I can cook, well, cook directly on it. I can put kettle on it, can put pan on it, but yeah, it's fat. I can toast my toast on it. Look, look, look. Toasty.
Nice pretty toast, look.
Now some people might say that's burnt, but I don't like anemic toast. I like toasted toast.
I'd say that's burnt.
Oh no, that's because you like anemic toast. I like toasty toast.
But yeah, also folds flat for storage and carrying it about. So yeah, it's been really useful, that thing. I think that's another one of the bits of kit to add to the list that have really worked well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something as simple as a sausage sandwich always tastes so much better when you're somewhere like this. And as usual, now as I've got food, I've got a best friend. Haven't I, Mav? Wait. Wait. Good boy. Take it. Good lad. Wait. Good boy. Take it. Good lad. Well, we're pretty much packed up. Tent's down. The area where the tent was has been cleared away. Got Mav's water bowls to pick up when we're actually ready to go. And the last thing that we put away when we're packing up is the tarp. For precisely the reason that we've got now. If it starts raining, it'll keep the kit dry. So that's it, pretty much done for this camp. So we'll just wait for a little lull in the rain and ask Lawrence to run the stuff back to the car for us. But once again, thank you very much, Lawrence, for the use of your amazing woodland. It's really, really appreciated. This place is absolutely fabulous. Not too sure when we're going to be back down here again. We will be definitely back down here again, but you know, Donna's got a hip operation due, so we'll see how we go with that and see when we can get back down. But for now, that is the end of the video, and take care out there. I'll catch you in the next one. If you've liked this video, check out my other ones. There's plenty of them to look at. So take care, catch you later, bye bye.